Welcome back. So here is where physics gets very interesting and very powerful. You see, in physics, we use a very specific word. Yes, a very specific word. And this word is
A system
is a word that holds enormous meaning. And this word is system. So a system is simply an object or a group of objects. It's an object or a group of objects that you choose to focus on and to study. It is a thing or the collection of things that you are paying attention to. So think of a simple example like you are boiling water in a pan. The pan, the water inside it, and even the heat source beneath it all together they form the system. So that is it. That is what a system is. It's as simple as that. Yes. See or imagine that glowing boundary line. Yes, that line. Everything inside that line is your system. Everything else outside it is called the surroundings. So, the system is your focus. Then, the surroundings is everything else. So, a falling ball can be the system. Even a car, the brakes, and the road can be the system. In fact, an electric kettle and the water inside it can be the system. So you actually decide what the system is, and that decision changes everything. And here is something that most physics students never think about. You see, when a system is in equilibrium, when nothing is changing and nothing happens, no energy moves, like the apple just sits down there. But the moment something changes in the system, then the moment the balance is broken, energy is being transferred. The apple falls. Gravitational potential energy becomes kinetic energy. And yes, physics wakes up again. So look at this apple again. As the apple falls, the gravitational potential energy decreases and the kinetic energy increases. Energy is flowing from one store to another. This is energy transfer happening right before your eyes. Now here is where it gets more interesting. The moment the apple hits the floor, what happens? Kinetic energy is simply being transferred into sound energy, into heat energy, and then a tiny amount of elastic potential energy in the wood. So every single joule is being accounted for. So energy is never created, energy is never destroyed, it only moves. So here is one of the most important laws in all of science, the law of conservation of energy. And everything we're about to learn, every energy system, every energy transfer they all obey this law absolutely. Yes, they obey this law absolutely.